Welcome to the MultiQ Kiosk Quick Start with Central Management. With MultiQ Kiosk and Digital Signage System, you can operate an unlimited number of kiosks from your computer. You do not have to install anything on your computer, just log in using your web browser. First, you will get to the Help tab where you find information and support from MultiQ. There is a workflow from the left to the right consisting of the Import tab, the Publish tab, the Sites tab, and the System tab. We will now use the Import tab to define content to be used in our kiosks. Content is often web content, and in the Import tab you can click the Add URL button to the lower right to add a link to a suitable website. In the HTML section, print a description, here Google, and then the URL to the website including HTTP. When that's done, scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Save button. Then you get to the Modify Media menu where you can zoom the website, in this case to 130% to improve performance on a touch panel. Now you see the Google link being listed in the media archive. Next step is to publish media, and that is done in channels in the Publish tab. But first we will take a look at the benefits of using channels. The idea of using channels is the ability to update a large number of media monitors by just updating the channel. This way you can do a lot of work simultaneously. To create a channel, go to the Publish tab and click the Add button. And then we add a channel named My Web Channel. And we click the Add button. And now we have an empty channel, My Web Channel. And then the next step is to add the link to Google to the channel. So I click the Add button, and then I select the Google link by checking the box and clicking Save. Here you see that the default time for reload of a page is 15 seconds. We can increase that to 150 seconds, and then we click Save. Next step is to define sites and units. It's very practical to organize the media monitors into sites. Therefore, we will start by creating our first site. In the Sites tab, click Add, and you will get your first site. You can name it My First Store, and you click the Add button. Now you got your first site. We will now create our first unit, meaning a media monitor, inside the store by pressing the Create Unit button. The media monitor automatically gets a unit ID and a name. Next, we need to change the video mode to SXGA, full screen landscape, 0 degrees. And then we select the primary. In the primary section, we select the My Web Channel to go with the media monitor, and then we press the Add button. And our first media monitor now has our new channel connected with the Google link in the primary section, the full screen section on the screen. Next, we click the Extensions tab of the unit and we check the virtual keyboard in the browser extension section and click Save to be able to use a virtual keyboard on the screen. To install the unit, we need both the unit ID here, 101, and some other information which is to be found in the Systems tab. In the Media Player configuration section, there are some important information that we can copy and paste to be used when we install the media player in the field. And that's the next step to install the media monitor. First, remove the lid on the back of the media monitor. And here you see all the connectors. You will need a USB keyboard to do the installation. First, connect the network cable, then the USB keyboard, and finally connect the power supply. This will cause the unit to boot up, and the first time you use the unit you need to do a touch panel calibration. When you see the test pattern, press the screen and then follow the on-screen instructions and press the buttons in the corners of the screen. After this you will see the unit start up, and on the back of the unit you have the controls and the LEDs showing the operation of the unit. To get into the setup menu, you will need to press Ctrl-Alt-C on the keyboard. Then the unit will reboot and go to the setup menu. If the unit is completely new, you will get directly to the setup menu without this process. First, you can select the orientation of the menu, and then you select the language for your keyboard, and you press Next. If the unit has been used before, you will need to enter username and password. The default one is installer and pass, P-A-S-S. Then click Next. You will now get into the basic setup menu. In most cases, the media monitor obtains an IP address from a DHCP server. First, enter the unit ID, which is 101 in this case. Then the account URL that we found in the management system, which is called a script URL in the management system. Then the username of a script user, and finally the password, the script password. After this has been done, you can try the connection to the server by pressing the test connection button. If everything works out all right, it says connection is up. If not, note the content of the information you get to the screen. That will help you troubleshooting. Finally, press Next to set the unit into normal condition. And after a few minutes you will get Google up and running on the screen, and you will also have access to a virtual keyboard to operate the Google website. Returning to the management system, you can see that the media monitor reports back to the management server every second minute if you update the web page continuously.